Hi, and welcome to Canyon PD's Tip of the Day, where educators find tips, tricks, and ideas that serve, support, and inspire their students. Today's tip helps to bring equity to your students and families through the use of language tools. YouTube's closed captions and subtitles, coupled with Google Translate, are two methods that can easily change your message into different languages so that everyone can feel included. Let me show you how they work. Here is YouTube, and I'm in theater view right now, and you can see that I have closed captions on and I have subtitles in Spanish up on my screen. Let me show you how I do that. You've got the CC down in the bottom right-hand corner of your YouTube screen, which stands for closed captions. You also have a settings wheel or gear, and then these are different ways to view the YouTube movie. I'm in theater mode. Right here is mini player, and then you've got your default view and a full screen. So I'm going to look at closed captions and show you how I did that. So I'm going to click on that button that says CC, and I can see that I have closed captions set. How did I do that? I clicked on my settings wheel, and I can do a few things here. Auto playback, playback speed, so you can speed up or slow down the video that you're watching. And you can click on subtitles. That's where it's in. So I'm going to click subtitles. You can turn them off. You can have English auto-generated, and if you do, it automatically pops it into English. You can change that to auto-translate to the language of your choice. So if you click on auto-translate, you can choose from all of these different languages. So if you happen to have a couple of students in your classroom that speak French, you might want to change it to French. Or Gujarati, if you have some students that speak that language from India, you can change it to there. I am going to come on down and change it to Spanish because I do work in the Southwest, and I was a Spanish teacher, so I'm partial to this particular language. So I'm going to click Spanish, and then boom, all of the voices will change into a different language. Now, yes, it's not perfect all the time, but it certainly gets the point across. And that's what we're trying to do for our students and our families. So that is how you change your closed captions and the translation right into another language. Super fast and simple. Another tool that I really appreciate is Google Translate. Now, granted, Google Translate, again, doesn't always get everything right for word for word, and I know this because I'm a Spanish teacher, but I'll tell you what, they have just improved this software incredibly. So don't fear. You can do a couple of things here. You can record your voice, so turn on your voice input, and it will produce language for you. You can also listen to different features as you pop in the language. So let's say, for example, I want to write this in English. Don't forget, Chapter 1 math homework is due tomorrow. Be cognizant that when you use language very clearly, it will translate language clearly for you. So if I say that here, I can change the language over here to Spanish. No te olvides, la tarea de matemáticas de capítulo 1 debe entregarse mañana. Boom, it's a perfect fit. You can copy this. You can so you can paste it into some of your work. You can suggest an edit, meaning if it's not the right translation, you can say, nope, that doesn't exactly fit, which is great because it's just a worldwide global effort here. And you can share this translation on Twitter or Facebook, wherever you'd like to share it. You can star this translation, and down here they're saying that the history will soon be available in My Activity, which means in whatever you're working on, Google will allow you to translate if that's what you're doing. So you've got history, saved, and community. You do want to save your changes if you've been using this recently, but this is a great tool. Finally, up here, you can translate entire documents. So just want to let you know, Google Translate is absolutely the way to make language translation easier. You can change it to different language. I have Thai, I have Portuguese students, say, for example, and you can change this, copy, paste, and get it to where your students need to see it. In this time of emergency remote learning, it is highly important that we remember our parents and our students need our help in making them feel included in our lessons. As always, please don't forget to empower your students and your families to fulfill their purpose. Until next time, this has been your Canyon PD's Tip of the Day.